It's 2025, y'all. Holy cow. This year, I want to prioritize specific goals. Generally speaking, it's like make sales, make sure the business is still running, and stay alive. Yeah. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle, and I am a 30-something-year-old small business owner. I am a freelancer, and I do a lot of things. But this year, we want to be more specific. We're going into like year 6 of the brand, which is crazy. And so I have these specific like goals that I want to share with you guys, and hopefully this will keep me accountable and make sure that I actually try to achieve said goals. But we'll see. No, we won't see. We're going to do it. We're going to accomplish at least 80% of our goals this year. Okay? Okay. 2024 was a great year. Profitable, exciting, exhausting, did new things, traveled to New York with the brand, with a couple of my products at Shopify, which is really big. I was also exhausted. I am a freelancer, and because I freelance during the day for the most part, I was doing a lot of procrastination. I was doing a lot of imposter syndrome feeling type of things, like whatever that means. Felt like I couldn't do it. I've been a graphic designer for like a decade and more. So like, why do I feel this? I don't know. But I had a lot of imposter syndrome, a lot of procrastinating, a lot of pushing things till later because I'm a freelancer. I can do it at any time. As long as there's no specific time deadline or day deadline, I'm fine. But that also meant doing the business stuff for Zuri Dre and my brand a lot later in the day. And the quality of work that I was doing, I don't think was that great. It also meant I did a lot less organic content. Like I had ads, and ads were doing great, but I'd like to get back into that. Actually, social media content isn't even on my list of goals because I think I just have to do it. It's not really a goal, but let's get into the goals. The first goal has to do with books. Goal for this year in relation to books is to make more and sell more. You may or may not know, but this brand actually started because of coloring books. In 2017, I self-published my own coloring books, Black Queens, and then eventually Black Kings. 2018, I was doing like a little mini book tour, book signings, all that kind of fun stuff. So the brand itself actually started because I created those coloring books, and the faces in the coloring books turned into the dolls you see today. And then the brand has expanded since then. So I want to kind of go back to my roots. I want to sell more books. I want to make more books, and I want to focus on a lot more on books this year. On my site right now, I have My Hair, which is a board book that is published through HarperCollins. And then I also have my coloring books. I still have Black Queens, I still have Black Kings, and then I came out with a Zuri Dre coloring book that's more like kid friendly. Out of all these books, I sold 37 books last year, guys. Out of a total of 1,110 products. I sold 37. That's 3.3% of my actual total products sold in 2024. And that makes me a little sad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want to get back into that. So a goal for this year is to write my own book. I'd like to write a storybook based off of the characters. I'd like to sell more books. And I'd also like to create new coloring books based off of like, those very bold, simple, minimal designs. If you know me, you know I design in a more minimal way, so it's very much up my alley. So my goal is to generate more income and sales from books. And in order to do that, we're going to make more books. We're going to talk about books a little bit more. And I'm excited. My next goal is related to YouTube. I want to get back on here. I mean, I'm kind of already doing it. So I feel like we're on a good start. You know what I mean? So I want to post more on YouTube. And I'm not going to say I'm going to be posting a vlog of an hour or 20 minutes or 30 minutes every week. That's unrealistic, but I do want to post at least once a week some form of long form content. Like I do post shorts, and I have been posting shorts for the past like year or so, and that's consistently what I've been posting for the most part. But I want to focus on posting more long form content, at least the minimum of 5 minutes. That's long for me. We're going to say long starts at 5 minutes. If I can do more than that, even better. But the goal is to post more consistently on YouTube, and we're posting more long form content. My next goal is all about wholesale. I want to increase my wholesale income in 2025. Last year I had a really big wholesale order, and it opened my eyes to hey, you could do more of this. Like, I've had wholesale before. I've had my products in like mom and pop shops. I had my products on the Indigo website. For those of you who don't know, Indigo is kind of like our Barnes and Nobles in the States. So I've done wholesale before. The concept isn't new, but that big order, yeah, I posted a video on it if you want to go check it out. But that big order was mind-boggling. So more wholesale orders is the goal for 2025. Ideally, I'd like to have 1 to 2 from my actual Shopify website and then 1 to 2 on Fair. So we're going for like a 3 to 4 goal of wholesale orders in 2025. My next goal is in relation to marketing, specifically email subscribers. I'm currently using Klaviyo and I just started paying for it in December 2024 because this whole time I've been using the free plan and I love it. I just don't use it as much as I should. But now that I'm paying for it, your girl's gonna use it. We're definitely gonna use it. So currently I have 224 email subscribers and 41 SMS subscribers. I know SMS works. I know it's good to a certain extent, but I personally don't like it too much as a consumer. I'll probably do more of it this year, but I only want to do it when it's something like really important. I mean, everything's technically really important when you have a business, but you get what I mean. Regardless, we're focusing on email subscribers. So my goal for 2025 is to get to 500 email subscribers. Because if I'm paying for it, we're gonna make it worth it. So that means obviously I have to send more emails. So that's a whole strategy that I have to kind of figure out. Because generally speaking, I send emails if it's related to a product launch, pre-orders, or sales. But sometimes I'll post about blogs. So more blogs will help with that. But yeah, our goal is to get to 500 email subscribers for 2025. My next goal is all about planters. So if you don't know, I actually sell a ceramic planter. And it's based on the Dre character. This is the Dre head ceramic planter. And he fits about a 5-inch diameter nursery pot. But he can also fit other things like your art utensils, art supplies, a Lego flower, Lego plant, a candle. Last year, I sold 16 of these guys. And I still have over 360 left. Out of the 1,110 products sold overall, is like 1.4%. Guys, that's bad. It's sad. And I love him. He's so cute. Now, if I could sell them wholesale, fantastic. If I can sell them direct to consumer, fantastic. Point is, they need to be sold. We need space and we need these gone. And they come in sets of 8. If I could sell 25 boxes, then I'm good. But we need to sell more planters. We're going to be talking a lot about this guy. And I'm going to keep holding him throughout this segment because I want you to like him and buy him too. Yeah, so 200 planters for 2025. My next goal is to introduce adult apparel a little more. I currently sell a t-shirt, but it's based off of like my own illustration and my own quote. More of like my personal brand than the Zuri Dre brand, but that's not the point. Point is, adult apparel, I'd like to release more products in relation to adult apparel. And it's more of a fun thing. It's more of a personal fun project. Not really going to be a crucial part of the business. Like, of course, the plushies are number one. But just for funsies, I'd love to launch more adult apparel. Like, over the past few decades, I've launched and created a whole bunch of different products on apparel and added my artwork to apparel. And I love and always enjoyed it. I love wearing my own art. So I want to introduce more adult apparel, including this shirt, celebrating uniqueness. And it has like a very cutesy grunge style. So it's very different than the very cutesy, colorful style. So it's a little bit more me. And again, probably a little bit more personal. But this will also be good for people who are purchasing for little ones. Maybe you're wearing a plushie and you see the shirt, you're like, I can get this for me, right? Or for the people who don't want to buy a plushie or any other of my products at all, but still want to be able to support me or the brand, celebrating uniqueness. Regular everyday shirt that can go with your regular everyday vibe. Anyways, the goal for apparel this year is to just launch it for adults and see what happens. This is more for fun, for sure. So my next goal is to reduce my small business or business debt. And because I'm a sole proprietor, solopreneur, whatever you want to call it, everything is still linked to me as an individual. I'm not an incorporated business. So having my business debt go down will also help me personally. So the goal is to reduce my business debt. Next goal is in relation to PR or public relations. So I want to get more PR opportunities. I've had opportunities on TV before. I've had opportunities like virtually. I had in person, on TV, on the news. But I want to reach out to more media outlets, more journalists. Last year, I reached out to one person. But at least I did it, right? Like I gave myself like so many things to do, so many things I wanted to do, couldn't do. But long story short, I only reached out to one person. But it actually worked out because I got into a magazine. Imagine if I actually reached out to more than one person and to multiple media outlets. Maybe we'll get the planters sold that way. You know what I mean? So the goal is to reach out to more PR opportunities or media outlets or just PR as a whole. I'm working with a business coach to help me with like gathering information and then also creating the PR kit. The goal for PR opportunities is to at least get into 5 publications. If I can get into one from just trying from one person, I could get into 5 from trying to multiple 20, 30, 40 places, right? So the goal is 5 outlets, 5 media sources, whether that's print, whether that's digital, whether that's me being on air, on camera. 5 opportunities through PR is the goal for this year. Y'all are going to hear about me. Y'all are going to hear about Zuri and Dre. And y'all are going to hear about those planters, okay? You're going to hear about the planters. My next goal is for grants. If you know, you know. Love me some grants. In the past 5 to 6 years, I've received over $40,000 in cash grants and about $10,000 in prizes, and that goes towards shipping credits. Y'all, apply to the grant. I've received grants from places I've applied to like for the 5th, 4th, 3rd time. Keep applying. If you get anything from this video, apply to the grants and keep applying. This year, I want to receive at least $10,000 in cash grants this year. So that's the goal, to receive $10,000. I'm applying to all the grants. Any grant I wasn't able to apply to last year, I'm applying to it this year. And there's also grants that come from either your province, your state, your country. So also applying to government grants, huge. Apply to the grants. My last goal for 2025 has to do with Amazon. So last year, I started the process of getting onto Amazon, creating the storefront. There are no products on it yet. I listed the products, created the products, then I needed to get them retested because the testing I had done from a third party wasn't enough. So I got them retested for safety and flammability and all that stuff. That cost a decent amount of money. But all that to say, this year I want to actually list my products on Amazon and make some sales. So I'm going to start off with one doll. I'll probably have like maybe 3 to 4 dolls. Most likely I'll do the FBA, so fulfilled by Amazon, because that's the only way for you to be able to offer to Prime members is if Amazon actually sends a product out for you rather than you sending it out. So the goal for Amazon is to list the products, and then once the products are listed, to get at least 5 sales per month going forward. I'll keep you updated. So these are my business goals for 2025. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I'm excited to see what I'm going to do because like half these things, I'm like, what do I even do to get there? But we'll figure it out. That's what coaches are for. That's what Google is for. That's what YouTube is for. So I'll take you along the journey. I'll share what I can, what I remember to share, but we're being consistent on YouTube. So that means I have to share. So I'll share how that's going. I'm excited for what's to come when it comes to YouTube. I have quite a few video outlines that I've prepared. Like I want to share the creating a coloring book series from start to finish. I want to share creating a plushie and how that works with working with the manufacturer from start to finish. So I'm going to have a couple of videos come out in relation to YouTube. So I'm already excited about those, but we'll see how it goes. Like I think my biggest challenge is the planters. If you have any suggestions on ways to get them out there, sell them more, like leave them in the comments, like planter suggestions below. And I'll also link it below if you want to get it. But I think the planters are going to be my biggest challenge. I know I can sell them because they've been selling. just not enough. I think the challenge really isn't selling them. The challenge will be selling 200 of them in one calendar year. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm excited. 2025. Holy cow, I can't believe it's 2025. But we're here, we're out here, we're trying, we're still thriving. And it's going to be hard sometimes, but as long as we keep pushing through, then it's worth it. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.